Good morning, everyone. My name is Colton Taylor, and I'm your resident BI expert. And today we'll be presenting you on the impact of big data on the enterprise data management plans here at Workday. But first, a little history. Founded in 2005 by Dave Duffield and Anil Basuri, Workday Incorporated has become a world-renowned cloud-based software company. Our software specializes in financial management, human capital management, and analytics for businesses and organizations. Furthermore, our software automates the HR processes like payroll, onboarding, recruiting, and benefits, which in turn help organizations out big time. There's also an analytic component that provides insights to help the organization make data-driven decisions. We base our operations in Pleasanton, California, but we have many other offices globally. Workday is used by many companies across a spectrum of industries like education, technology, healthcare, and financial services, to name a few. Publicly traded on the NASDAQ, we have grown thanks to the 3,500 customers worldwide. So, what is big data and what are some of the challenges? Well, let's talk about big data and its challenges. Big data entails large and complicated data sets that are not easily processed, managed, or distributed using traditional processing tools. Usually, the traditional tools are not able to handle the size and complicated nature of big data. Some additional challenges that may lie within data storage, the visualization of the data, processing the data, and analysis. So, what are some insights and backgrounds? To help rein in the challenge of big data, warehouse architecture comes into play. This refers to where and how big the big data is organized and managed. Not only does it involve making a special place for all the data to go, but it also creates the necessary tools that can in turn process and analyze that data. There are many layers inside the architecture to address the above stated challenges, such as data integration, storage, processing, analysis, and visualization. So, what are some of the best practices? A few of the best practices that Workday can implement to leverage big data effectively include developing a data driven culture to make sure that the employees understand the value of data and its importance and impact on business outcomes. Another way is by investing in data quality, as it is important for providing valuable insights to customers. Starting with a data validation check, data cleansing processes, and data governance policies. A third way would be for Workday to leverage cloud native big data technologies such as Apache Hadoop and Apache Spark to store, process, and analyze large volumes of data in a cost effective manner. Now, with these best practices, Workday can use big data to improve its business processes, to give better insights to its customers, and remain on top in the market. So, when it comes to enforcing, what comes to mind? Um, Data governance and the integrity, or data integrity. There are a few recommendations to mention to help enforce data governance and data integrity in big data for Workday. First, we need to make sure that the responsibilities and the roles of all stakeholders are clearly defined. An example, data stewards, data owners, and data custodians. We also need to ensure that there are quality checks for the data to make sure that the data is correct, complete, and consistent. An example, data profiling, data cleansing, and data standardization. So let me turn your attention to Kimball's dimensioning model. By introducing and using the Kimball dimensional modeling, Workday can, in essence, design a data warehouse around the business processes and data that supports them. With business users in mind, this way organizes and optimizes the data warehouse for performance and scalability. It also makes the complex less complex. There are two terms to keep in mind with this methodology. That is the fact table and the dimension table. Now stay with me because it may get a little bumpy. Fact tables are in the middle. They have the metrics and the measures of interest to business users, like scales, customer interactions, revenue. Each instance is presented in its own row. Dimension tables describe and give context for what's in the middle. An example: product, customer, and times table. So how does that look for Workday? To create a draft dimensional model, we would start by identifying the key data processes and data entities. For HR, we may create an employee fact table with a dimension like employer ID or department. For our financial services, we may create a fact table for budget with dimensions being account and business unit. Organizing the data this way can help anyone who reads better understand the answers to much sought after questions. And here we have some visualizations about the 5 stages towards data-driven culture. This next visualization is an infographic on best practices. Thank you for your time.